Yamo bibi akwaba emfamra Mega TV and platform we eso. Abusia ene conversation bi a metie na na dwantoa ene Dennis Miracle Aboagye. In fact, etwetwe asompa na Mega mumfa nchemi ene minyam fa content mbram ne maso ayehi obaebi kakra. But utie nsem a na dwantoa ene Dennis Miracle Aboagye a oye spokesperson de mabawumia. Ubebisa ho senti NPP for omu bunipa. Nti NPP for omu dwinipa ho. Me pese me kase bebia beko nye kwa kuti sa nkomo no. Na yekoba elinaka ina ebeto aso hanom eya number 1 authentic platform Mega TV yenko na yenkuti nsema na nadwantoa oni Dennis Miracle Aboagye nkomo mo boy na yekoba yebeto aso we nyina efa Abronye DC Abronye eho yenti nseni bi yekoba beto aso.
Most of the banks, you know.
I know that idea me
Ebwa. What is obi
Ebwa.
Simple.
Nipa de odi nisi obedi.
Ma many Dennis Miracle Aboagye nkasa okasama Dr. Mahamadou Baumia, or a director of communications. Dennis, good morning. Hello, Dennis.
Good morning.
Oh yeah.
I don't know the answer.
Ade oda so da bed this one.
Oh, there be said. Campaign. Yeah, and Nanto.
Ma oneso mami.
What?
Tuniesi.
Menjini se citizen audience. Akasa nese.
Mimininsi ya medjuma no.
Nenya miso.
Your friend no pay ya enya boni from last week no ena me can say Abronye didi a udidi atem no didi atema eba mo so Dr. Baumia team na Dr. Baumia nkasa and ekoni say no ntimi take that charge now. It means he doesn't qualify to lead Ghana and even the NPP because he bears the ultimate responsibility. Because as there from there ye weekend there ye di agura kama obiya kan de kama. But Dr. Baumia say bechiche nyoma bi mu enti wadaroma mafrew de mekaye no problem ne de wa hin.
Oh, Koyo, share with you for I think so. Dr. Mahamadou Baumia as a citizen no echile bako a eni na mokra ne say obu emagana ni dia in spite of your social or economic class. And that's something that will be agitum. And he acknowledges the media and also a very critical stakeholder in our governance in our democratic dispensation. And he acknowledges everybody's role in that space. And I believe all of us also, including you, Kojo, you have a responsibility, will be discharged with duties under the category or what you wants to as a media person. You will discharge it creditably to advance our democracy, to advance our governance system. But you would not use that as a tool or as a weapon to maybe inadvertently, now probably not intentional, run down other citizens, attack their credibility one way or the other. I believe, before going into the issues, one of the things that we want to put on record is you have been completely unfair to Dr. Mahamadou Baumia. Your commentary on him, your position on certain issues around him is beginning to come across as probably based with too much emotions. And I'm sure you will take it in good faith, knowing you. And you know we are individuals, we push our opinions forcefully, sometimes very aggressively. And so because of that persona that we have, I believe we are built to also take shame when it comes to us. For example, say, who can say Abronye? That's what baby will be a term, maybe. And nunti. Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia, because of that, Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia is not fit to be a leader. I think logic, is completely flawed, and it's laced with emotions, and not necessarily based on deductions, rational analysis of the issue. And I explain to you why. Could you? Abronye Ganani, the decay. The Tosumino, or your penny complete adult. The Tosumiansa, or ye the Ayan, and they say, or ye regional chairman of the New Patriotic Party. Why the regional chairman of the New Patriotic Party? Regional chairman of the New Patriotic Party, yeah, Ganania. Oye NPP ni na NPP agye na tum se otumi gyina ma yeto abama no ewo region bi mu nti Abronye contest elections. The elections no contest no Dr. Bawumia enka guarantees omo guarantee ma Abronye no ho. Dr. Bawumia enka vetting committee omo vete clear Abronye no ho. Abronye independently, as an adult, as a Ghanaian, as a member of the NPP, Eko ne man for her, Ewo Bono region. It's from the Intia, Senia or Tibiano, Omonto Abamano, no miti, Omenim Ewa region. And Omonto Abamano, remember, Oko elections in a win. What it means is that the man for a Tuabamano, no, any Dum who more Tuabano, Dr. Bawumia and Tuabaho, Dr. Bawumia and Tuaba. Bono region, and he could not have been a contributor to Abronye winning the election in the Bono region because Abanye Kaye and Abronye win here. Fast forward, Abronye as a party member at a platform, media platform to say Akojo, they are the pay what is here. No one in so you transfer didn't come and I would in Juma. And Abronye canism. And since some be a why identify say and ye. A ban is saying, and that Sabagandia media morin Abronye a bono, but about me, no can say a voter region. Abronye Bono regional chairman, but about me, a member of the Bono region NPP, or a member of the NPP, the constituency of Wale. But a high-level leader of the NPP, but a national executive member. A friend say, how do we even put it? Leader of the party. Leader of the party. Your leaders of the party. Your party in Penifo. Your one more party in the show, Monsa. Me no can say Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia and Kasano. On a mobile pro, or party for 9 swa, or party leaders was almost say, almost Abayeding. Emano. Say regional chairman be a DB, a way you cool him. Not say the original chairman a year, and 3 years, and yet former vice president, and as a flag bearer aspirant, whether Bawumia, whether Kennedy Japan, whether Brian Achiampong, whether Duchum, whether Kwabene Japan, and yes, sir, hopeful, so no. And a regional chairman, yeah, on ye. Because remember, say, a kuno yadembrana erani kuno. You kunim brano, and Mawo flag bearer, and I say former flag bearer, and I say former vice president, to me over a regional chairman. At best, the Obayane say, Ebia Wokojo, minimo. na waka bibi na ntwe ye na mafafo na mafra say ko you na dey we aka dey say nko yi o me ko Abronye memu no bi ka say na wo Ghana ni na ote ho na radio station back on FM presenter kojo o kan something no sika no na on nkasa no na yes na makeka sansem na me say na Ghana ni na me fi Ghana ampa na o Ghana radio presenter but the first time me fi Ghana ni say me na me channel de onye dia obetumi a kire kojo jantoa dia onye on air the owners and the management of Insira. And me just because me Ghana ni na kojo nso ye Ghana ni because they are kojo ye no me egu me ho fi egu Ghana ni na ho fi nti me metumi a kire kojo ni se me frɛ kojo na me ka che na opa notie opa ontie but ye wo mo a eye o masudie a o metumi atwe kojo aso ana uja sa nkrofo no weja kwasitum weja management of Insira and I would do any better miracles or no abakomo or say monto abamano e ka chen say yan to ma because ukromu wo radio presenter bia ogu mo mine ho fi ana won ne nkasa na wa be jan say ento abamano Obakaya, there was a point in time the general secretary of the party issued statement I refer the original chairman Abronye to the district committee. Adentina general secretary na kanche Dr. Baumia say ono no issue we ma sanction ma Abronye because he has no such mandate. Na de okay nyina say Dr. Baumia money awaye nyina ne say Abronye bie na no kan say about one na NPP kono me Abronye metwa my daughter Mahmoud Baumia because of that inti Sabroye numu nsuo anaso no mapetehia ono mo Dr. Baumia di mu odi benku a odi Baumia di mu simply because Abronye as one of the voters. Remember Abronye na organize elections no Abronye na friend is saying over running presidential primaries no kojo Abronye or just one voter out of the 280,000 voters that Dr. Mahmoud Baumia remember, in the context of these elections, yes, he's the regional chairman of Bono region, but he has only one vote. And into the Dr. Mahmoud Baumia vote, no, on one Bono region, no, he has only one vote. Dr. Mahmoud Baumia also a vote. Vote, no, so, yenim tuntum num fita nim we yem pubi vote na wope nipa ne so obeto ma na sebe o ya ponte kura na so bakoto ma so obedane kraman ana obedane akokọ no eno ye wadwuma semre no so na se wo se wo ya ponte banka wo ye friend se kraman e beboa wo be frɛ onua na de na won da ne wo ho enye kraman se na wo si ya ponte se mi de be hadwo na won ye kraman mai se nipa ne pa no say match but okase ontia wo won't mean anything because you have absolutely no mandate over that person. But you me miracles me a member of the Dr. Mahmoud Baumia campaign team, me a director for communications. It me some no kasa no bi se me kaka se fi bia ko yia Dr. Mahmoud Baumia betumi afrɛ me na watch my son. In fact, betumi afrɛ say hey if you na comment kasa ma me bi wote me jiwadi me ntumi no ye dwuma bi eno no ye because ono na wafa me se me mbeka ne team ho na me mbeboa no ye dan enye campaign Abronye onka Dr. Mahmoud Baumia team ho. He has no role, no function, no responsibility in the Dr. Mahmoud Baumia team. As a stakeholder, Abronye is only a voter, one of the voters. Eto about NPP more. Flabber is in our press on million vote. Osio beto ma Dr. Mahmoud. 2023. Abronye, this one once what say baby support and answer Okasama Dr. Mahmoud Baumia. Baby, baby no dinner. But I feel you say meto about my Dr. Mahmoud Baumia, even though previously my yenesa. Inti kojo edin pa se wo try say wo twi Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia eba say Abronye ye na the Abronye ye regional chairman of the NPP no I say NPP ekuo wo empanimfo wo leaders wo different obi a won responsibilities NPP no won bra ye ne ye members det no wo say Abronye subanti enunti Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia nsia fata say obey leader wabra Abronye onye Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia campaign team member na Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia tia no onye adwuma ma Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia na Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia tia no na Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia nye chairman of the NPP onye general secretary of the NPP ono so ye penny te sane all the other leaders na omo play akonya the NPP fo no enti asodie kro na wo de bo Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ada na won't me am fan the other leaders na so and pay so meet you no kojo respectfully me te say na wo ka say Odi Honorable Richard Anani atem Emma wo Dr. Bawumia. Omo odi omatem no diba wo Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. I think it's very, very unfair to Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. So what when year on koyo? Say na nyame sekeka kono. Obi beka say wano na wo de kan say 2028 MPP be lose elections no. Enu nti wo ye dia wo be ye bia say the papa mo say the boni mo. Wo ye dia be ye bia say dia be obe gu pani ho fi. Na ma wasem na waka na bem ayesa waka asamato na nsen with their prophet EDA omo share community na fe de omo aye campaign want to bo a obi fi say sada we aye because mitie Abronye nsem o kan ye ne ntokwa ene na kasa kasa ne Dr. Richard Anane enya aye no be bie no Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia din wom Dr. Anane ankoka se ebia obi koka Bawumia sem ena Abronye kodi ne penatem Abronye so kasa no wanka o bebi ada said Dr. Anani akase tia Dr. Bawumia enuntu no odi natem Dr. Anani say there was a national council meeting omampeni kofo beka assembly na no won say Abronye na sorry eyi omampeni kofo ano na Abronye so ade etie ono so abeyi Dr. Anani ano nkomo mienu nyina afanu mienu nyina yi bebie ni wa omo Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia di bebie no Richard na ne kan say eye Bawumia sem na omampeni kofo eka na Abronye beyi ano. In fact, the national chairman of the party, acting national chairman Krabeka say bibia sa krampo NC and national council. Enti ebane sempa na Dr. Richard na ne ene Abronye ntoko ogbenya ebeye Dr. Bawumia. Where in the conversation could you na you any indication that say Abronye edi Richard Anani after because of Dr. Bawumia. Wait. Okay. Ojitum. Abronye say afia be obeto ma Dr. Bawumia. But that doesn't mean say bibia Abronye be bia no let us all be to Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Sane tie dia. Ene say oman yi mu kan ntumi ntemu. Abrantie yi owo America ya kojo o say o support John Mahama o company mama John Mahama a we di Ghana ni bia atam o kana asem a na ndi tro obetwa to so na do mfoni abeto screen so na waka we di wat kojo kra na so de bi ye o na we di watam na waka wasem basa nsem anim sebe o de wo maami ahe mu akasa odi obi atam no twa ntoto ono de awiase mu owo bi asem obi aye kronfo obi aye o ka bibia de wom de anim na waka free mente da so waka say because of our branch unity John Mahama his excellency a bad leader.
Okay,
is the case that because of
Mamimbram quickly.
Oh, thank you, Mama.
Okay, quickly. Now,
is it the case? Is it the case that because what Kato was said, sending at the MPP no dear, one of Sisi and baby Audiano, on MPP, then well, I share. Yes, about a friend is saying, time I walk on my 2 years. This side in the own Hushiana. Because when I see a Codibiao. Now, Anyabiao, can we say, Sabranti and some more kicking in ano? Or man penny John Romani Mama and Asomano. And on man penny John Romani, my money, yes, I do. Now, say, if that is your principle there, if that principle is what you are placing on Abronye there, on a friend saying Bawumia there, then it means that won't mean deny, say, John Mahama is excellency. say Jumana Abronye no American no or Yema John Mahama His Excellency. Now if indeed that principle hold, now say Abronye ni Juma Emma John Dramani Mahama no di obi atem di oteko so di oten ni di asofo e di bi imam fo di obi an atem. Now say still what say in spite of that no NDC di omuntira kwanya so John Mahama His Excellency ndi o mampani but Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia de Abronye de na waye de entuma ni leader de kojo na say it's easy for anybody to conclude say as a said what be any emotions be that when you towards MPP no any Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ni ntina answer oh yes because the same stick the same measure now would they ma Abronye and Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia no I would expect and do the same measure Ebema John Mahama His Excellency and then down for your American it is a would say Abronye and some more kika and someone for Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia but Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia is in the trade na say Dr. Anunti Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia to me a good leader there and your man penny John Dramani Mahama international MPP in Bonteno so be could you to day
all right but we have 2 minutes na edewi so number one I acknowledge opinion and that is fair. I understand it. I'm not expecting you to understand me. It's okay. But let me state it on record. Say me on the issue of Kevin Tailor on many accounts on my platform. Odidi Matembe Brenyene. Maybe it was multimedia as management and a catch him say I should not respond to Kevin Tailor. And on my platform, I've stated that Kevin Tailor, NDC, and John Mahama, and their supporting on many platforms. And later on, I'll share. So it is erroneous for people to think that I have never condemned Kevin Tailor, say, oh, did you be at him? Because I be me as Anthony. And I stated that Kevin Tailor, to create a tension between other tribes and Ashanti. Here on this very platform, even around 2024, I've stated it. So it is never true. Say I've never condemned. The only reason why I don't talk about him is because management is say a new so, and that's the point. The other thing, and they say, you think, say, Abronye responded to me, and he said, okay, say, Sebin, because some now okay, kake na udidi na poatem ni Bawumia te between this time around the day. Oka be fab Dr. Bawumia wa miama betena se no ma keka bi akire. Are you saying say if he is not a member of your party, which I agree, a campaign team which I agree, anything that he says ever Bawumia projecting Bawumia no enye relevant ana?
First of all, my address for Kevin Tailor issue no. So you see, the problem that everybody will have with you is that you cannot treat Kevin Tailor's issue simply. I mean, being to find the man. To mean treaty Abronye issue, simply on the basis of Makana Samuda, Mekaeda, and penny media into media. Me say, or no, name some more can attempt the deal dim penny for my way. Abronye dear now, why now walk on a home. It is a Wofi say Abronye Diano.
I have never endorsed him insulting anybody. So okay, Memoir Casabra.
I am saying
I'm just saying I have never because
I extended Abronye's accents to a third party.
Because I have stated the second.
Why haven't you extended that gentleman?
I have done it on the platform recently. I'm responding.
So why are you rooting for John Mahama to be a leader?
I am not rooting for John Mahama.
When he has a supporter who is insulting everybody,
I am not sure. I'm not sure John Mahama will be on the ballot on 2028. I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
John Mahama was on the ballot on 2024 when the gentleman was insulting our king, and yet you insisted that MPP will lose and John Mahama will win.
I said MPP will lose not based on Kevin Tailor. I said they will lose based on the economy. So let's separate it.
I'm just using
Minia. I'm just begging you that don't bring in Kevin Tailor to make an analogy about me because
I would because you are using a certain measure. That measure is contradictory to your position.
How?
The point is that there is a gentleman. Okay, so there are two people in this country. Two people. Bako, and I'm simply using on the face value. Bako, you say Odi Obia Tem, according to what in the name of Dr. Baumia.
What did he mean so much? Me
pacho yo. Bako so Edi Obia Tem. We do so what Tem in the name of John Mahama.
Yes.
I will say the Onudi Obia Tem. I will see we do a Tem no in the name of Baumia. It's son is say we do a Tem. No we do Obia Tem. Now, also supported Baumia. Baumia is a bad leader. But you are failing to also come and tell the same listeners to say, the other gentleman now, no, so do Obia Tem. I would do two for them, Eddie Wankasan, so what them no. Or supported John Mahama openly. See, or no, John Mahama Babe. You have not been able to tell us that John Mahama is a bad leader.
Okay, so
okay,
good. Okay, I agree. The facts I'll be calling doubles. I agree, but I'm just saying, who is Kevin Tailor in NDC?
He's a supporter of NDC. He brought NDC to power.
Great.
He opened his mouth to say it.
Who is Abronye in NPP?
He is a member of the MPP. He is a regional chairman of the party.
Okay, so in Monamote politics as a chairman, when we talk about a regional chairman and against just a supporter, why Nanimudu in terms of political discussions?
So you see, there's something called convenience in argument. Your convenience here is that Kevin Tailor, and as a branch in America now, can I say, on your regional chairman, into dear Tema John Mahama cry, it doesn't make John Mahama a bad leader.
I have not said so.
But
I have not said so.
Now then, say it's here.
You can infer, but I have not said so.
No, but that is what you are saying.
I have not said so. I've never endorsed Kevin Taylor's insult. I don't because me a victim, so I've never said so.
You see,
let's move on.
I have never even said you have endorsed his insult. I am only pointing out a fact.
Right.
That if you are going to measure Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia by a third party's action, then you cannot fail to measure John Dramani Mahama, His Excellency, with the same measure.
Right.
That is double standard.
So
that is all I'm saying.
I'm asking finally, say you don't think say Abronye or Transis in a bit say bia or you just a sympathizer of Dr. Baumia, Ninsembia or Bekebiano will not affect your chances as Dr. Baumia team more project say onone was say motomano e MPP ni ma you feel say Abronye.
So let's come to that. In all honesty, we have over 280,000 voters we are campaigning to. There are hundreds of thousands of voters who support Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. They are all supporting in various ways. Dr. Bawumia, Kennedy Japan, Kwabre Japan, in different ways. Their actions within their communities at all times could attract or deter a voter, whether Kennedy Japan or Dr. Bawumia or whatever. However, it is completely unfair for you to come and say, because of a supporter's action, and I say a supporter's action is endorsed or supported or subtly validated by the candidate. That is what we are talking about here. Because you see, in all your commentary, there's a subtle position I would take. You say, Abronye the Oyeno, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia to me calling the sword and so on and so. And I am telling you, say, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia cannot call Abronye to order. Abronye, after all, I don't know supporting Bawumia. Bawumia supporting Abronye. It's Abronye better to say, Bawumia crowd meant to Obama.
And he said, Obi supporting Obi na nipa krono can simbia ebe how party na untimin can't support and say, Madam Fujai.
Me pacho hold on. Kweku Asante Boateng. MP na Obeka and say, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, any for as slaves. Omu ye slaves, omu outside, no kasama Kennedy Japan. Man say what I say, Kennedy Japan is a bad leader. Because Kweku Asante Boateng MP na beka sansemuno. Honorable Chemi, ekra microphone, ejina Honorable Kennedy Japan campaign afe. Efre Fulani for all manner of names. Ekeka nsem basa efa MPP ni Honorable MPP ni Madam Samira Bawumia Manchester okay say honorable Chemi Suban no ene ne nsɛm no ɔkaeɛ no ene honorable Kwaku Asante Boateng nsɛm no ɔkaeɛ ne nti Kennedy Apong is a bad leader. That is what let your listeners begin to believe say
no, it did not lead my listeners. It led Bawumia supporters, not my listeners. And so
no, please, your listeners.
Not my listeners.
What makes you think say what makes you think that you are in the head of every listener? You think everybody endorses what you say?
No, I don't have a problem, but the point is, our listeners are everybody.
Let me say that. Let your listeners appraise it. It's not up to you.
No, because I'm just saying, say finally, I'm just saying, say for you think that
yes. Okay, me about Haptel. And meanwhile, I will not even do what you are doing on air because on the Haptel matter, my board video now no PHK 5 times. I was just listening. I said, the empire now okay at that time, and this is what you said, and I quote you. Now the damn Kwaku Fuado and then the Bawumia no more Omakote Haptel. That is all what you said. In English, what it means is that Nana Kwaku Fado and Bawumia have founded Haptel.
Okay, so are you aware, say, hold on. After that, when people miss and understood what I said, the following day, that was Friday, on this same platform, I'd explained that, and I've shared that one also on the platform. And you are still dwelling on the first one.
You said what on the platform, Koyo?
I have said on the platform.
You know what you said? Let me tell you what you said.
What did I say?
What you said was that Mankada, Sebaumia, helped or any dia, the America, and say, but that is not what you said. What you said is out there. I have listened to it 10 times today. So what I was expecting you to do, Nisan say, oh, it was a maybe kind say. Nanado ne Bawumia na ate Haptel, but I got it wrong. The other person said say, Haptel, but that was not what you said. What you did was that you came to defend and justify. In fact, you called those who were saying, say, okay, say Bawumia and ate Haptel, say, okay, so now that is a problem, could you? You see, we are very, very highly argumentative people. Because of that persona, no, we should be willing and ready to also embrace certain times when we make mistakes. Well, I was listening to your conversation on Haptel. I see all the gaps. I will send you a copy of the Haptel agreement.
Well, I have it also here. So maybe we'll talk about
that. Haptel agreement. You cannot make Haptel now every 19 years. 19 years for Ghana, Hano. You're going to election 2024 with you planting in the heads of your listeners.
Miracle, let's do the Haptel one maybe some other time. We talk about this one.
Wadaroma. Abronye is a member of the New Patriotic Party. He's a regional chairman. For that matter, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia and need to make say one so.
That's it.
You bet me and say, Oceano Becca say, 1 minute the idea. And you guys, and boy, Abronye pa obeti. Of course. Let me even give you evidence. There was a day. The video is out there. I'll share with you. When him Fred Away.
Specific Bawumia catch and say
yes, Messi, of course. I've told you that. I've given you a specific answer already.
Okay.
I've given you a specific answer. Of course.
Yes. Share mommy. Now mention Ochina because share that the on any kind if you have it.
Bawumia ne Abronye kasa no me video me say ma. What are you talking about?
There's evidence.
Me say there was even a time the chief of staff of Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia's office, Vice President office, Fredowari, F. Abronye. And only Abronye discussed the issues related to comments the Abronye make here on a software. The next day, Abronye Betina TV so Ekatre Yen say, Dr. Bawumia na Osuma Fredowari say, on the member Casano. Almost a microphone, a mommy. I'm not the better her. Fredowari never tell me the Amenye.
All right.
And he is right.
Mate.
And yet Fredowari and Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, they bet me at the regional chairman of the party. The general secretary and the chairman of the party, they have a responsibility and a mandate over the regional chairman.
And
you know this. So it is unfair you need to apologize to Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia for the kind of names you have called him
well,
for
clearly,
acting by an adult.
No problem.
That doesn't work for him.
But I still stand by what I said. I will not apologize. I will not apologize. Dennis, I will not apologize. Let's end it here, Dennis. Respectfully, I will not apologize. I still stand by it. Mama, as my brother, Mama, all the opportunity to explain your point, and I respect it. I will not apologize. I say that the Abronye baby will have an effect on Dr. Bawumia. If this is it, I will not apologize. This is what the people are thinking. If this is what you disagree, I respect it, Dennis. So let's end it here. I will say passports air to us. Good morning.
Yes, enti utie nsem na. According to Dennis Miracle Aboagye no. Na me kasa asem we. Se sa Bawumia hawa Abronye esi di nkrofo atem because of Bawumia no. Minim se obi obebisa anybody about this incident and this issue no. Na se mo be kan se Kevin Tailor edi nkrofo atem e wa America. No be anywhere or stop you because now we Edema John German Mama. I na minim se san same way enkofo beka, especially enkofo mben Bawumia to say Miracle Aboagye. Tie nsem a Miracle Aboagye ekaye ewo interview ni, and it is very just it is sad. Bibisa me ho say die nti a etimi koso sa adi mpo ene ebema sebi obeka se an Kevin Tailor edidi nkofa na Kevin Tailor no mo MPP for manti so no MPP ni won fa ne card emekire manti da mumisa mo ho se ye den na so MPP ni nenne onu atwa ne ho so onye MPP ni bio na mo ni sebi ne nya bie ohun se MPP political party a omo ba omo sisi Ghana for enti no obeka na kware asembe na Kevin Tailor aka no kurum ha wonfa evidence amto so Abronye nsem otena the show so kan mudi wo he ena aya otimi prove say evidence ni yesi anas evidence ni yesi enti na chesa Abronye asheda and we didn't nkrofo atem because of Bawumia ko kan no aka se Kevin Tailor yebi ene mama okay yate se samum ena mo eye Miracle Aboagye oni Abronye na Bawumia magange up dia eye na yina so ye wukruma ye behwe the upper president ye behwe ni sebi na ni abiri upper president edi wukruma na ye bemmo hu se Ghana for no sebi nyenjimi na mom ye wa abodukyere yentie nsema alestete edi ato edwa efa yira kan Japan ni campaign de koba beto aso mo fanche me ene mabre papa bia menam no enya sempitwa ti mo fanche bi yentie nsi ni bia koba beto aso
Rua alestete eye member Emma Honorable Kennedy Japan the campaign team yene no emfa enkomo hye so ah me wache
yewra
na boko de
hey ito akajo ze me data of operation o se be front man tell me story na onye okay ba kokra o se je so sa se de sia de your friend Mr. Pia Mensa
me tia no so
Mr. Pia Mensa on the data of operation for honorable Ken and CF tema MP no yes ono so omu se men kancho so mu tia wa no pe yo mu feel papa yengo fo no feel kwame
na campaign to say anopai
kwame na nsende udidi jame minu ani wo kwame ye ba o udidi jame o na kama wo pon akoku ma fa na chese mi mani nye hwe ho ade ba ko pani mani je hu kwame na wo ya no wa fetire na chese fufu anu akodi jame apropensa anu akodi jame kwame uni anu no
we de mini aye
ye ba o kwame enframa na e bo no ti ase se ye ba o kwame this is all them say new terms abitu ma me fa fidie na me ntia wetifo na me ntia despite media iku ni nyina kwame say wo nim say say new kind new terms aba afie de anye showdown wo so nim say new terms aba also
am also say
me say de afie we de no anye 2023 de anye showdown wo so nim say kind new terms aba
de no de aba
in Japan ye hu dede o si eastern go eastern come enya adwuma northern go northern come enya adwuma afi na eno na tisi mu afi na trend kwa mi ntia no na aba ye si north kwa north ntimi ma enyeye eastern kwa eastern ntimi ma enya adwuma kwa mi sisi de ye gina voter region na no mi se voter so de kwa mi nando pe me waka be ma mi fati de na mi ntia kwa mi wan so chia wunua inspector general of police yewura tete Christian Yohunu he say post for commanders say all the 16 regions say yemo na baso say omhu bia kese afre commanders meeting say region bia baby obi amra IGP say omoboa no na omhu ni mobo no ye adwuma ni ye e de mo man Ghana no watimi afre no waye say adwuma wi commanders ni nyina de ahyema no say menkan kire IGP say omodanasi na no omhu bia kese say kwa muntimi nko first na ananka police headquarters oma omo ye omadwuma omuntimi ne nam ho kwame say the okwati min nam ho che say omanya fa hudi former IGP for wa from nyina asema ti de wantimi anko bi o wantimi anko na menso made me petition ko say what is here $60 million which for since 93 or dasani ni nyina eko papa we take over naka $40 million $40 million.
Yeah, want to obey him. Why, Mr.
You are more usual montem. Na a politician a year and Casamin Kiacheno.
Matthias,
a CEO been a year, only a CEO for the bid as Shibu and Kiacheno, into Winston here, a year or mine is Sikabi, into a being soon chambi. Most similarly to video be idea and among your name, Yansan, now say, your politicians and Kwana, a yes and your man. Bam Yanko Yajumasu. You are comprecum. The men can say with you for delegate to say, or not the obey. Ubia social intervention. Or sit near ma or near muye social agreement. I no, I dare no near muye say, who the delegate sign or no new when your agreement, or no Canada Japan new when your agreement, or by CEO, who ye minister, who ye MMDC, who ye your friend say, Obibia Kennedy so Berman appointment, you know, a dinner or children, ye key to the system, who ye minister, ye bayano straight away, the sanko for no region, chrono one for all the system region. We say about the same po was she would be into delegates in infant to Mutum say. Obian or ye delegate, Obeka say, oh, ye bafine crowd, Juma. Kennedy say, when you start say, ye key into bia old information in my family, phone number, will be a family. A man in so a delegate, no, Kennedy, recommend country, say, I dare what the actual mamma say more and mano. Hey, Obemo bia loan, the Juma with no interest, but Mamma wouldn't say, Mobediscano, Namuntia. Na eba yo how na ni din wa be o ni din ho nti won pesa nkekan wo bia nti Ghana for man ye pamochew e man na ye delegate no Kennedy yire nso moboshe no na ye ba Ghana for nso Kennedy dia to Ghana for se men kan che Ghana for se o no na ban no koko na ye de koma France for no ensi bi o no na ban mu no obe make sure se koko ni nyinara no o the investors are almost 70% eba. Now, no government, Ghana buying 30% into all the system region will be a factory. Will be in your factory. We are coming. In the say, member Ghana for say, will be in your factory. A region piano on person who Ghana in Namoda or Yejuma. When you didn't see be also on only time. Young Conco, the IMF Fuska, or say a bindy Aboagye IMF scan. We fail, we fail. Now, Mr. Ura, the companies in the factories now on the Ronda. Almost on pet because near mana mobekano, nay anything. So what I say, in Tigana, maybe and say, Kennedy say, or ban all the pineapple, and it could be all the Galamsey site, walk Ghana in Yalano, yet the year could be coconut plantain. Not could be 2 years a pair, or say 2 years for 4 years, no requested, not 2 years. A queen I industry. Your ba, not Ghana, baby, baby you dear kube, baby you dear cuckoo, baby you dear banchi, baby you dear bayre, baby you dear mankene, baby you dear ashe, baby you dear bibia, or say, yen cram ma it been so say just 2 years, but after the 2 years, yen cram baby. Yen cra a bro, poultry feed. Or say young crabby Ghana be poultry feed. This is a message I hear a compare cocoa. Now ye pama fonso message you. Monfamu de Emran to Ghana for you. A fina or sitting country or say catch businessmen say what Ghana say or pomo chow omuniano. Ya bre Dr. Fuaba, a soldier Fuabayamba, your friend say politicians aba or no do ye businessman. Na main country Ghana for say. And with the Kwame, many catch the gun is Cafone say. If free mura Kwame despite no police upon yes, Cafo or gun, you know, say, you will so be billionaire straight Joe Biden. An appointment. What the for need to Joe Biden appointment. Excellent appointment. Ubia billionaires in Kwame, we are checking now. Now, share you a Kufado appointment, now Mahama appointment. Nipan will be Shahana, Sikakra, Nimuya, Uya, you know, Utia Bemuna, we Sikakwame, Yamfen, you be before 2, a brand 2 years, we know. Now I then, now, the mean tip movie Sika. No do yera sanko se no go yere na o ma ne wabusiafo na o yere na fofo hwe se wo de obabesia na ye de na tum na won so wusem e na o yere dem na o makosuku a de na abaye ba o mi ada urubenti hwe nim guase ato om enne ba o mi amakramufo nine ni maguase e ma hana e na enya problem o hyem yi o na NPP be de gina ho ye campaign aje yewura kompre kope because wo ye campaign evidence abasampa ma membu amubebu mu nkofo ne edi omagum yi omoda so gum enya se me na me gina ha na meka enti wodi we na ekogina hia ye campaign because mu ye ni ya bible senka wani mante di kwame yesre Kennedy nkofo ba apontom kwame wu hu ba akosi ya chi bi na wo so be corruption because ye be pam kwame nobody wo Kennedy aban mu a wo betimi afa aban sika de ye ne ope wo mre nkofo gu kolebu all the 16 region ye benya kolebu standard ye benya G standard ewo bebia na nipa esu okure mu nipa nyamomobo hwe ba be sika amafa na efe mu wi amosi aban ni timoden enka wo hana akra wo ye muslim ye pepe ni de mu de yenum sanka mu ye discipline won te sa wo enam ba omi ento wo ne mahama na ti utu wani anka afori anopa na nka wakodi fie ni wakodi wo nem se hana one mahama ye oposi won ti ni anko wo bra peni se papa why ye president da enti ma memra na mi metiaw na wo de me godfather no mu nyina mu ye nim se ye wo ye nke se pepe for de moka na hana wenti mi ankotia papa yi kura da ne ye opposite wodi wo wie ya efie de wo twa wani ahwe se wo nua no beboa wa na omwa wo hu nioma amoye ya enam ba wo mia wodi nkofo ato esan mu kwame ba wo mia de ye mpese ye beti ni din kura se o mato aba no wanya 16% nke be ya me ya papa mi tre yewura don kam William ayi baomia ema Abronye kodidi na tene wa kodidi wiyatem minister ya kufu minister France Richard Anane minim minister wa ya juma wo kroma chen Richard Anane obi mfa ba ko pemra wa ban bi a wa ben Richard Anane ni din ho te wo je juma ye enede Abronye onu edidi campaign say ya na wo ye ne de 11 seat se wonsa na wo kulusu 11 seat ni nyina ne ka wan nti wo fisa ne wo ye baomia wo nimde na wo nimde da hɔ a enka wo betimi afrensa malafo ne wo ye ene ye ni campaign kura mente so abomidin da wa san fani di wati no wo ye campaign mam wo mna o se na ne se suku ne san fa so ni su sa nti obi ko suku no so kita certificate na ni ka sa ni di akwame ahomti hey you were compare kon so budu egu na sum o mfi wo mto mo hwehwom hey ye be ma wo mo pressure ba wo me a me si wo nya 15% kura kwa me kura nka kama every me kwa
enu de ye be ka se bansinya
na ma Roman father ka me no ba na biem sa ba wo me timi nya 16% a
yo ene
me na me ka tell
me record di ato
record fatu wo se me si sa ba wo me timi nya 16% abaya ye tu ya kwa me ni wo ba bia na biem me ko Roman father straight masha obo nyanya me na mse nbo wo na mse obo idu ha enu anka se mse nyame bo nti wo so record to kwame Kennedy adwuma oba beye no ewo krum ha no opese Ghana ni bia ho to no se endwuma ne ye bre ne ye koben na kwame ye endwuma o endwuma sem na se employment o manya akoso America ne Canada ne ade akoso bibire kwame ye die ntia manufacturing omo in se omo ye niema na woso oba ema umpese obi hu se Ghana ni eneshumi kani na ma we na ma obi akwa akoye dwuma o factory aban ni se betua wo kayiye oba nneema no ya ye bibia wo Ghana ha emo ye nkra mo mabiem enkoko ya 2023 ye kra nkoko nkoa about 16 billion dollars na o say ye money 2 years ye nkra sa ne money e na Abidjan fumpo omo nwe nkoko fun aden na yama ye ho ha yensa na wo de hwenkofo akene didi o mbaba say Ghana rose because factories no say factories no be factories wo no road ne nya investor no omba ite kwame omon try businessman for nyina businessman ba ko bi etimi kasa kire nipa over 2000 because omon de kitankofo NPP aban baumia hwe nuoma corruption ne office hwenkofo nko edi baumia ti ayedi omagum ene di wusro ite kwame ne ye kache Ghana for ne say papa ne say Obama ndwuma Ghana for nkwala omu wie school a omu nya adwuma asofo na nansen bi kasa sade na Kennedy say yi adena o ye software se obi factory one can bonus so o say corruption na ye too tight me tight me business be amenya e bi o 40,000 na me de call 20,000 because me tight intini nyina na kwa software no o kire say asofo mu university bebre ba o mesi software bia sorry bi enye ska wo university na enjuma kula ni university na okoye djuma be entiani ya sadi ya musika mu fanya factories mama nkasa mu sene baya mu kwala ya basoro mu no mbenya djuma ye that's it omu basore akola wi school a no wanya djuma ya ekure mu ahoto beba na semu nyina o kan no asofo na eji na no asibone ebi mu asofo na omu nimse omu animse omu de Yesu na modidi ne ho mfaso a modi ne ho mfaso nso mu wie ye no mu sande ho aseda akoma ne owu ye a wansori biem Yesu Kristo na medi na chiri owu ye osore ye nti kwame ka kire o mo se Yesu so onim se upiti ewiase nyina han no Bible se obi ntumi nkɔ ne ho awo mra onfa Jesus Christ so obi Bible ankasa obi mfa Muhammad so ansa no wako Jesus Christ na Muhammad nso owo Muslims a omho pia omye good enye ba o menka ho enu nti na ama Muslims no Muslims 40 a omye MPs ba o me ba o nyina lusu ne ka 7 enu na ama Muslims ne hu se akwa yi wotimi akosoro ndemu ne de o yire egu ni so ye divi egu ni so no onye kremoni papa oka ene no waka tena oka se ya onye kremoni odi ne hu ni nti da bi ye nto abama ne na woni kremoni nam na ade onu kitade a ode bema wo ebi nsida omonye honest except ba o miape kremofo na nkasa hu se onye kremo papa nti no mu ekristofo na mu ni
Alex Mesro me pacho me personal attacks Debbie me pacho please pacho because said you me
yamfa on into all the
sign me pacho
case close na me mo bi wa compre ko hu de wo nti voter region you free voter 5 days I call Eastern region from Eastern near Kwasanto region Mr. ye say voter for bo say e free near betiti voter region na voter region family tinti NDC e hold to folder region omudi bank mo factory for mini ba ko ye wa compare kumbe ma voter region adan ni ade bi ko ho fe senior asene da so no na factories a wo de be ko no masa ye to abampo omo to abama ye kakra no won say wako start factory wo ho a wakotwa homema o sate nti yesre voter for say mon sesa abawe na mon trom say yet yenso voter region ye pese ye voter region yet say akra sene nyakra mpu tema sene kwame nkruma ma we ye no tema ye no ye kosese tese adan akase akra atwoku ye di ni nyina ekogu voter investors a beba voter region no enuane ne ade a ye be ye no omo nso de omo nsase de dua mo ye de ye we investors e ba nti yesre voter for say omo hwe yiwa compare ko nim onyi mu mada onye bi say akompare ko ba 4 years pe na wa request no voter for ma mu de mani bi hu na ye wia ne ye kache Eastern region for say Eastern de me ni Kennedy ne boss you me kache me nko fo wo Eastern say Kennedy ne ye ne nam me ne nam nti say me wona ba ni mu a Yesu Kristo mfu kwa me hu say na obi nkofo awuwu dɔɔso nanso okoyi ne de ne wawu da hɔ no onu no yi ne nti wo pɛ sɛ ɔkyem sɛ Lazarus nko ana na ewu da time ana enti who ni no de kwame nye ne wu obi wo nyansasɛm a ɔpa ka kyerɛ wo wafidie so kwame na dwen me de minimum kɔta kwame onya kwanya a wɔde bɛka because me minimum nti me frɛ sɛ kwame Kennedy yɛ wɔ ha nti me sɛ ɔmpɛ sɛ me ne mo kasa ɛno wan mama kwanya nti me sɛ Bota region for Eastern region for say Monto about we my businessman na businessman media me per second the bar all the businessmen on show me you mom appointment no munye ni na nkofo na eni bi ne mom appointment a omu wi omu nwen ho omni kronen kromu nimbo na se wo sika na wo ye obi a wo manage adwuma e be den na wo fa ban sika wo fa ya wo aban mu na wa start na wo di sisi adan na wo de tota ban na wo ba ban nim sun kofu hu nti wonim samanfo be hu se da bi akwai nkoyi eni nkatwa na fato kakrai enfie mienu mfie ni ensankire no na efe wo hu ne di with this can be wo ti aban ma na wo san di scan tota dan wo mra wo ban kofu hu na mo kuma ni mas mo gu MPP hu finsi pacha you see anonymity asimira Judge ne dia ba sese wo kwa ne yere kwa akoda kura ye wura wuntumi ne nansan ko to ne yere kwa akoda kura ajo ne judge ne ko ne ko chichi nyasa wuntumi ne yere na ye ne amba ne se kwa me yesi wa nru court 30 minutes ansa na court na start ya won fa ne kete meda ho man kasa mugu MPP enu masisi ya na masan gina ho e introduce ba wo me kwa me anopay ka tre Ghana for say Yura compare kun obia me support na de ba ko ehia me ne say me ka Kennedy campaign say omumbiem no obia me yibi because Yura de obia penance mo munye nsa ba o me ade na na so omode god aje no ho no omumpese obia bebem ni da bi me mpesa Kennedy ne ho dom no mo obia me campaign bi na yem man massive vote na enche MPP na MPP mrabak ye besenya 169 na ye ba ben mu ye kita 169 seat no ye besa ji ni nyina fi na NDC die kwa me gu o metua ye galamse hu bibia ti se galamse fo no bufu efu kwa me galamse once a ubi a god board a chere say untimi nye na god board no kwa me wo be ye den no watimi anglo good omo na amuji good ni fi omo ana amuji fi Newmont unya open god board no galamse fo na ho na abeje free sisi nso go bi wonto ni yi momo enti NDC de yen yes no omo ayembo kesiri enti ho ne de omo sisi omo ne kura menka o masem be ye wini aba ni wi akene de wini a eno be hu se omo message na ye se pressure na ye de be bo omo so no Ghana fo nim ni MPP tie omo nim ni NDC tie ye ne ba ni omo ye nua ni omo sisi ne adwon mama be ye bia ye fe e wo Ghana ha because enyoma ekoso appointment committee ni enyoma akoso MPP abemu obi ehun se ne moye no krono ne mbone sa ma mo ni ye mo wi o minor na kankofo akoma ntite se MPP nya NDC wini 1700 vote no denti akwame akwete se ne akola obako school ni kaneti ma na ne tia papa ni wodi echi na wokobu seticha no punishment a omode ma Ghana fo se no nkofu ade amaye no ye be punish ti Ghana for shall the punish MPP for 1.7 million vote enye bibia wo na ye ho ye omu nti kwame enkofo papa wo MPP abanim yusu no man yusu om na nkofo we mo oma be ye se ti Ghana for na Ghana for nyintum se ma mo nye MPP atna che munim se abanye bayi ni enim se ba wo mia be ye saa ba wo mia nkofo mo ma ponde o de hwe electricity hwe na appointment come the kwame airtime omo nyina yewura ensa wase nti ye de ne ye sere ne se Kennedy you dare not oye kwan oye ne yere oye ne maame oye ne papa kwame me won se misiro bi nanso yewura kompreko ne wo kasa kwame wo be ba fom because on padie bia ase wo ya wo pese wo ne ye kama pa aja wo ye ne kwaidini onya nioma wo ye kululu ene obutimi aji watumo ubeti owini na koma no anu no onya bibia mfi ho yo pese wo ne papa ne nante pa ama ne nija aje ohun se wo ye ne kwaidini aje wo mpe ne me ye kululu nti wo fin se hwa na ati issue ba ye Kennedy wo nioma bia wo de hinta Ghana fo a kwame nka Kennedy ne ho beto no seni amanfo attack pa amanfo physical omodi be se yewura compare ko sati na brabo se waye bibi hinta wo kokoam ba bi a kwame nka wo fin se nka de beti na nka ye den wukruma oye genuine mind munji nindi na Ghana fo yento abama Kennedy compare ko ne to abama Kennedy mo be hu se difference aba Ghana no o se 4 years o anka se 8 years o wo se na ne obeye 4 years no mo ma ni bi ka ho a 8 years ne de wo be hu se Ghana obeye Ghana ti se Dubai investors na ye ready o se o ma yenko IMF biemu okrom ha we bank yenko gisika kwame yes mu hu ne mobo na I oma na Ghana mranche na bre wo do ba be university awie obewie school na kola ni na mo no nya dwuma nye enwa adwuma o adwuma kwame unim se wo ye minister of state wo era compare kon cabinet e wa ban mu kwame wa ye adwuma wo no nua na nante achenche wo ba no pa na wo ye dida kwame katse Ghana foti o katse o mo se wo sro mo nto aba delegates ne de o mo ye o nanso delegates fo ne duru ba bi a kwame e ya na ye mahomti o mo de ne se omudi yewa compare kumbeba nti mesro mo me mpese me ko delegate ni so bibri but masemi nan se omo nti ache se ekrom ha yeti eye djuma keke watu aba eye djuma na ye hwehwe Kennedy beb di djuma eba e ma ye nyina ye ni agi nti kwame katre Ghana fo se omo nto aba ne ma European country ni nua bi o ye delegate se koto abama yewa compare ko na ye hwe nua me besi okroma NDC 1.7 million votes. Don't be hard. I say 169. Ye person MPP be san ba MPP be bounce back. En ko fu e wo ho mbetimi aye adwuma na aye nyusu o mu nyina no. Kennedy ba obia beba. Obia ba beboa. Kwame. Sisi de ye hu den ye kra ni ye nipadwe na ye adwuma ma Kennedy se ne Yesu Kristo. Ye adwuma den. Nti yesre obia wo yesofu na ko wasro ndem a katre wo nkofo members say muntu abama businessman na ya bre ni politicians ne krono akase ne dɔnso Ghana fo bre amanfo su esu a omu su na du nyankopɔn ni mu enu nti na nkofo ne yecheche omsa no onko awofo man sika wo yem kran sisi kakra obia se wonu nyama mo appointment ni pa be 36 as 35 million na wo nyame aye wadom ne kufu ado ama appointment a na wo begu nanim asese ya wo say NDC nyeden kwame be pese selling kofo wi nyina no mu hu se next time yensa na ho se next time ye ma wa ban appointment a wo be hwe ni yi onye enuama basabasa sa kwame
mama na wase ado pay
insidan kan
enka wonso Ora Alestete were member Kennedy a Japan campaign.
All right, so that is it. Inti ensemno ena yako akwakuti edi abano, and it is sad. It is really sad. Ibi America MPP for mamunyam what is a Ghana no mudia. And every day see our parliament. The vetting of Justice Bafuboni. She the MPP for Koye. Afenyo makin. She the Omokoye. Muti kuromwa. Munim se Mami Justice Tokun Obumraso ene yino. Senkente sanka na ase no de kopiem ECOWAS court no. Se bi ECOWAS court nye NDC court. ECOWAS court enye John Mahama ne court. ECOWAS court enye Sidun Ketia ne court. Na mum ejina homa den the public obia de wasem be ko obia no mbehwe so na mo di ama pepepe nti edi nti ama mi to kono di na asem akodan ECOWAS court se mo si Ghana court ene nya ade nti odi ne court nya asem kodan ECOWAS court ai ne se bia burusi bi nya do munyanya emu epopa bi amfirim emayo na still na you keep on accusing NDC and your mama say almost share that no muyi mami tokono. What's all this? Like I said earlier, my bread intimin kasa bebre mama mfo nsi na from ochande kono enkofo beti omo bi wo ye be bosso ye na mo hu de ekọ MPP for will be in a position for a decade because they are not ready to change their minds. Mami mfo nsi nyankopon ka ho na ohira.